State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Down he goes, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, he feels the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense as the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Solid run, tackled on the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the same runner's got it again. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a sophomore making an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Oh, look at the quick cut. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking deep here. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. 4 set of bounds after gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Eludes the rush. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And they'll use the ground game here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Sticking with the running game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Alabama 3.
What's going on, guys?
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. Looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The back's got it on a counter. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
At the 18.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the deep.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers.
People are getting paid. People are cashing checks.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The ball is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Second down after that previous play. As a design quarterback keeper. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the first down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he'll set up to throw. He'll try a pass here. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled there by the defense. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one is no good. But there's a flag now. You might get another shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama offense onto the field. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fighting off the defender. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Eludes a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bama. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4 down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the ball is hauled in. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, tied. Strong game by this quarterback.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. He tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. See if the offense can punch it in on second. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Makes the score Alabama 31, Ohio State 20.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw,
the pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Ohio State, 20.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over first and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Bama. And the beatdown continues.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Snags a quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 45, Ohio State 20.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Touchdown, Tide. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Chris.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men.
Take it to the house.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down coming up.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Going for a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they want.
Touchdown, Alabama. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offense.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
60, Ohio State, 27.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that catch is hauled in. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Send the back in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time's a charm. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it at the 15. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they tack on the extra point.
67, Ohio State, 27.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College